cigar smokes, news and weather, music and jokes. See on the porch in my favorite house coat, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. She's a feral Christian out in the wild, the cigarette mom with a queen bee style, talking or singing about somebody you know. It's the Sarah Beth Terry, the Sarah Beth Terry, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not.
Oh, good evening, friends, and welcome to another fun edition of the Cigarette Mom. It is Wednesday, July the 15th. That is a spider web with a great big damn spider on it. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Oh, you are beautiful. Oh, I can't bother you. You're too pretty, Charlotte. I wish you could see. It's beautiful. Well, you'll leave her be. Oh, I reached my hand up and I was like, that is the spider web. I felt like Gwen Stefani for a second. Sorry, I can't answer the phone. I'm busy walking into spider webs. That's not the words, but whatever. Hello, welcome. It is Wednesday, July the 15th, 2026. Pull up a rocker. Tea is cold. Crickets are singing. Welcome to the porch. Apparently, Charlotte is taking care of the bug problem here on the porch, so I'm not going to mess with her. There's a stick-em tight in my chair cushion from where the tag came out. Hate that. All right, your top headlines today. In the Middle East, the United States carried out another round of strikes against Iranian military targets overnight, while Iran continues to threaten shipping and regional energy infrastructure. World leaders continue urging negotiations as fear of a wider regional conflict remain high. We're afraid they're going to tell their friends, we're going to tell our friends, everybody's going to have a fight. Daylight savings time, get excited. The House has approved legislation that would make daylight savings time permanent if it ultimately becomes law. The measure now continues through the legislative process, and if you're familiar with three branches of government, then you know what that means. Could you imagine it not getting dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon before Christmas? Oh, wouldn't that be heavenly? I'm so excited. So excited. Junior, you need a song by July the 19th? Shoot me a message. I'll get started. That gives me about 4 days, but I can do it. All right, and immigration. Following several deadly incidents involving immigration enforcement, federal officials announced changes to vehicle stop operations while broader policy debates continue. Don't get me started. I have to show 9 forms of ID to go to the dispensary. And no one's got a problem with that. But in order to vote, can't be showing our ID for that. In order to live here, can't be showing our ID for that. Anyway, in weather, the heat wave, meteorologists continue warning that large portions of the country remain under dangerous heat, with high overnight temperatures creating added health risks. I blame CERN. So, there's that. So, in Appalachia and West Virginia news, West Virginia announced new funding aimed at strengthening the rural health care workforce. I think they should work on establishing a rural road to the hospital, and then people could probably get there to work. I'm just saying. Comcast and Appalachian Power once again in dispute over broadband pole attachment fees, an issue that could affect future internet expansion across the state. Lord, they have to feed the squirrels and stay on top of the hillside now. Why can't we just get Elon down here and just end all this? Huntington Hospital is preparing to offer an advanced liver cancer treatment that has previously required patients to travel out of state. So congratulations, you can stay right here in the state if you have that particular diagnosis. Oh, Jenny was just letting me know that July 19th is the day that you'll celebrate. Well, then why tell me? I wouldn't have known any different. There's somebody still doing fireworks in the neighborhood. Well, happy 14th of July. Whatever. All right, good news around America. Volunteers in several states are helping elderly homeowners repair porches, ramps, and roofs free of charge. So that's awesome. Animal shelters continue reporting record adoption rates through summer Clear the Shelters campaigns. So, Community gardens are producing thousands of pounds of fresh vegetables for the local food banks. Libraries around the country are expanding free seed exchanges for backyard gardeners, so make sure that you check out your local library. You might be able to find something to plant in your yard that you've never had before. More veterans are being paired with retired service dogs through nonprofit programs, which is awesome. Rural churches continue opening cooling centers during this extreme heat. High school shop classes are building wheelchair ramps for neighbors, which I think is the best use of their time and effort instead of birdhouses. Children's hospitals continue receiving thousands of handmade blankets from quilting groups. Local beekeepers report strong honey production after a healthy spring bloom, and more small-town farmers markets are accepting SNAP benefits, increasing access to fresh produce for those that are on food stamps. So, that's exciting. That's all I know. That's what it told me. That's what it told me in Human Interest today as far as Google's concerned. I said, give me some good news. I should have been more specific as where it was happening. But, there you go. Chicken corner. If you're keeping up with the chicken corner, summer heat can reduce egg production even in healthy hens. So if you are not getting quite the production that you are seeing normally this time of year, I blame the weather. So don't go, be easy on your chickens. It's hot for them too. Fresh water, shade, frozen watermelon treats, frozen corn, and good ventilation will keep your flock much happier this week. Also, a little apple cider vinegar in the waters will help clear up any congestion. In chicken news, on my farm, we lost Liberace today. Oh, I have nursed him for 3 days. I knew he was getting sick. He didn't feel good the other night. He was really timid and was scared of his own shadow. So I'm pretty sure he had a heart attack the other night. And he's kind of just been real pale for like 3 days. But he was still drinking and he was still eating today. And then I went to check on him this afternoon about an hour later. And he was not long for this world. So Liberace was a Baney fleur-de-mille rooster with little bell bottoms. That's why I called him Liberace. I loved him. He was a really sweet little thing. And now he is gone on to his eternal reward. But out with the old and in with the new, there were 2 babies born today. So maybe we'll have another Liberace. I've lost 2 of my favorite chickens in the past month. I know, they're chickens, but I named them and I loved them. And I just have to let them go. So, anyway, in Garden Gate, speaking of gardening, I'm going to do some while we're talking about it. Daylilies are really beginning to shine this time of year. So, if you got daylilies, enjoy. Deadheading spent blooms won't make each flower last longer, but it helps the plant put more energy into producing new blooms. So, don't be afraid to deadhead them flowers. They'll come back bushier. Basil's the same way. If you start seeing some seeds, pinch them off, because they'll send all that energy on up to the leaves. In the bird wire today, oh my goodness, I had a visitor this morning. A great blue heron landed in the big tree above my coop and scared the turkeys and scared the heron, and everybody made noise. It was hilarious. I was like, what is that? Its wingspan is like 8 foot long. I'm sorry, little spider. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Anyway, his wingspan's this big. Leonard's fine. He was the first to tell me that Liberace had passed. Like, literally started squalling. He's such a good little rooster. But there was a great blue heron in my backyard today. Great blue herons are often spotted around creeks and ponds here in West Virginia, especially during the summer mornings and evenings as the temperatures cool off. Seeing one perched high in a tree surprises a lot of folks, but it is perfectly normal. They often roost there between their feedings. So, I see some of the comments. They come across very quickly, so I'm looking as quickly as I can. In country music, summer touring season is in full swing with festivals and county fairs packing calendars across Appalachia. That's a lot of C words that I wrote down today. It's one of the busiest weeks of the year for independent artists making their rounds. I have 2 shows, 3 podcasts this week, so yeah. Ramping up. Here's you something that I learned today. Did you know that a cedar tree can naturally resist insects and decay for decades because of oils found inside the wood itself? Did you know this? That's one reason cedar porch beams cost way more up front, but outlast treated pine. I was looking at pricing some cedar beams today, and a 6x6x12 cedar beam runs anywhere between $200 and $250. So if you got some cedar trees around your property, cut them now, let them dry out, and you can use that and save yourself some money. There's my cat. So, I have 2 podcasts. I have The Feral Christian and I have Cigarette Mom. And they're on everywhere that you get podcasts. RSS and Apple Podcasts. And yeah. There you go. On this day in history, in 1410, the Battle of Grunwald, one of medieval Europe's largest battles, was fought. In 1799, the Rosetta Stone was discovered in Egypt and has been plaguing first-year freshmen ever since. In 1916, Boeing was officially incorporated. A short 6 years after we flew the first plane, we were like, we're going to go ahead and incorporate. In 1975, the Apollo-Soyuz test project launched the first joint U.S.-Soviet space mission. Something to think about. If you're here because you know me as the Feral Christian, here's your verse of the day. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust God. He'll lead the way. That's the synopsis of it. It's National Hot Dog Day. See, I knew I got them out of the refrigerator for a reason. I might have to have me a hot dog. Here's a little tip, friends. God sometimes doesn't show you the whole road, just enough to see the next step on the map. Faith isn't knowing where the trail ends. It's trusting the guide who already walked it. So, there you go. Here's your front porch question for the evening. What's one thing you've always wanted to learn to do, but you just haven't started learning it yet? I, for one, would like to learn how to can. Because I know how to can a little bit, but not a lot. I think I can. I think I can. Hoagies and grinders. Oh, ran to Earl down at the feed store today. And I said, Earl, what's going on with you, bud? And he said, well, sir, it's never sir. Sir, the doctor told me to watch what I eat. And I said, how's that going? He said, well, I've been looking at myself in the mirror while I ate my donuts. It's going pretty good. I love old men at farm stores. They're the best. Oh, Lord. You know what I love about a porch, friends? You know why I love this? I talked about this last night on my podcast with Leah. I love a porch because no one has to impress anybody. Like I just rolled in from the Dollar General. I rolled by the pickleball courts where they're apparently having some kind of FIFA World Tournament at the pickleball courts. There were so many people. I was like, there's no way that we can play pickleball with this many kids here. So I had to come on home. Anyway, you don't have to impress anybody on the porch. Just come as you are. The millionaire and the mechanic both creak the same rocking chair. The chickens don't care what truck you drove up in. The dog doesn't ask who you voted for. And the sunset charges everybody the exact same price. Something holy about ordinary things, as we've discussed. Sometimes I think God smiles the biggest when we're just sitting still long enough to notice him. So, pay attention. So tonight is another fun edition of Let's Color in the Map. I'm so excited because we almost got it full the other night. We almost got it full. So, give me a second. I have to readjust. I have to move you around because you can't see the map from there. So, hang on. We have to readjust. Put you on a different holder real quick. Stand by. Oh, you're going to the ceiling. Get excited. Get excited. And look, there's my other phone holder. All right. Now, let's move all this stuff out of the way, shall we? All right. Now, let's get our map out here. Today is July the 15th. Sarah Beth, you've been saying it's the 14th for 20 minutes. Stupid. 15th. Today's 15th. Don't write no checks and take my word for it. Good Lord. I'm telling you, I'm not well. I got too hot today, and I blame CERN again for that. I feel like that was an unnecessary heat wave that we've been having going on, but that's all right. Can I please have thank you? All right, I was looking for the rest of my comments so I can still see them. Where's my crowns? All right. Oh Lord, we got to catch up. I just saw the first one, Sharon in Virginia. That's where I'm picking up. Just grabbing a color. Not brown. Why? Why was it brown? Color in. Oh, Virginia. East Virginia, if you will. All right. Hello, Virginia. Welcome to the porch. Okay, Oregon. Let's keep our crowns out so I don't have to dig in Mary's rear end over here. I'm going to color you green. Is that all right? I like this color green. Reminds me of springtime. Got Oregon on the porch this evening, thank goodness. Hello, Arkansas. Hi, Connie. I'm not going to put gray. Why am I picking up all the ugly colors? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Go in there to pick out a pretty color, and I pick out a gray and a brown. What's that about? Anyway, Arkansas in the house. Hello. Alabama. Hi, April. I was wondering if you was on the porch tonight. What's up, girl? Alabama. Sorry, I'm like fighting the stand over here. I'm like go up underneath it. All right, moving down. Georgia. Hi, Melissa. What's going on in hot Georgia today? Anything important? Got to get another crown out. Let's go purple. Why not? We've seen Georgia on the map. It's purple. All right, where else? Iowa. Hello, Mary Ellen. How are you in Iowa tonight? What's going on up there? Anything of note? Any word from Des Moines? Arkansas, I see ya. I see ya. Hi, Amy in Kentucky. Let's get us another color rolling here. I already used purple. Oh, well, that's appropriate. Blue. Got Kentucky there for you, babies. Good to see you. Canada. Here, I'm writing it down. Haha. Oh, and I also need to write the date. Today is 7/15/26. I keep track so we can see how far our porch is spreading. Missouri. Hello, KD. What's going on in Missouri tonight? The Show Me State. Glad to have you from Missouri. Oh, well, hello, gotcha. Oh, hi. Let's get some old high up in here. Good to see you here on the porch, Ohio. Good to see Michigan. Hi, Christy. Or is that, yeah, that's Michigan. I looked too quick. I was like, wait. Wait a minute. Make sure I know my postal abbreviations. Don't want anybody thinking I don't know where I'm at, where I'm going, what I'm doing. All right, glad to have Michigan on the porch. Hello. Hello, Shirley in Kentucky. Got your color in. Hello, Jessica in Florida. Let's get Florida in here. You know, let's go that pretty green again. We need some more green down here by Florida. FYI, I will be at the Destin Songwriters Festival in October. So that announcement went out today. So super excited. Texas is in the house. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you tonight, darling? We always go red with Texas. I'm going to do pink Texas tonight. That's just what I feel like. It's my map, color, whatever color I want to. Glad to have you here from Texas on the porch. Welcome. All right, moving right along. Tennessee, hello, Scarlett. How in the world are you? Why? I'm going to get rid of that brown. It just keeps popping up. All right, Tennessee. Hello from Mississippi. Hello, Cynthia. How in the world have you been? Doing all right, I hope? I need a different color. What color I want? I ain't just pulling out a Mary here. Hang on. There we go. Sorry. Just make sure I got the right color. Mississippi. All right, Mississippi's on the porch. Good to see you. Hello, Angela in Kentucky. Happy birthday to Carrie. Mississippi, Pennsylvania. Hello, Shannon. Sorry, I had to have a sip of my tea. Pennsylvania's on the porch. Good to see you. South Carolina. Hi, Barbara. How are you today? Glad to have you here. Hearts, West Virginia. Hello, Jamie. Thanks for being on the porch tonight. Going to go green for West Virginia because it's awful green here right now. On the porch from Nashville. Hi, Lori. We'll be in Nashville coming up here pretty soon. I got to travel through on my way to Camden, Tennessee. Oh, I'm loving it. You wanted purple? Well, Christy, I did green. Sherry's in Illinois. I'm sorry. You should have said something quicker. Tuning in from Illinois in a beautiful spring green. Welcome to the porch. Illinois, Kentucky, Mississippi, Kentucky, Ohio. Wisconsin, hello. Hi, Holly. I'm so glad that you're here. We gotta get Wisconsin colored in. I was just talking Wisconsin the other day. Spotted cows and squeaky cheese, two of my favorite things up there. Every time I go, I look for the big statue of my friend Johnny Stanton, who was born and raised there, but they haven't put one up yet, so, you know, just keep pushing. Glad to have Wisconsin in the house tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Heather in South Carolina. Got you colored in. Arizona. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love when we get to color in the state out west. Because, you know, I'm probably kin to like 90% of the people in here. I don't hardly know nobody out there. I don't know if I have any cousins out there. Probably. All right. Indiana, welcome to the porch. Glad to have you. What color haven't we done up that way yet? We ain't done a real pretty purple up that way yet. Let's go darker. It's pretty purple. Alrighty. Welcome. Hello, Carolyn and Inez. Hello, Susan in Letcher County. Hi, Robin and Irvin. Angie's in Ohio. Karen's in Oklahoma. I don't have to sing it every time, sir, but you don't have to sing it every single time. It's just the musical theater geek in me. Oklahoma. Mammoth Cave, good to see you. Sweet corn is delicious in Iowa. I'm sure it is. Send me some. Hello from Buffalo, New York. Hello, Roseanne. Let's color you in. New York. Nope, can't go purple. Just did purple. Got a whole different color. Good to see New York on the porch and their little island. Thornburg, Virginia. Hello, Nicole. Glad to see you. Scottsdale, Arizona. Heidi. Pennsylvania, Arizona. Sharon just pulled her back out pulling weeds. Well, I've done that. I threw my neck out, blowed around my hair yesterday, so I get it. Heather's in from South Carolina. Good to see you. Waco, Texas. Hi, Delton. Missouri in the house. Hi, Melissa. Greetings from Wisconsin. Well, greetings back to you, Brandy. Robin's in California. Let's get that colored in out there. All the gold in California. All right, there it is. Pennsylvania, hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. Do you know the rest of our crew in Pennsylvania? Have y'all met each other? Yep. Anna's in West by God. Hello. Tennessee. Hi, Scarlett. Cheryl's in from Virginia. Hello. Parker, glad to have you on the map, son. Caroline got her ticket for Destin. Thank goodness. South Carolina's in the house. Hi, Peggy Sue. Illinois. Nancy's in Alabama. South Carolina. Hello, Texas. Indiana. I feel like William Shatner on Miss Congeniality. Missouri. West Virginia. California. Illinois. Indiana. Wait, Vicky and Debbie, y'all need to meet. Y'all are both in Indiana. Michael's in Ohio. Hello, Michael. Welcome back up this way. Glad to have you. Here from North Carolina, finally. Julie, we got somebody from North Carolina. I was beginning to think that somebody forgot to put us on their feed. I'll be back in North Carolina on the 22nd day of August in Sapphire for a show. So those tickets are on my website. If you haven't got those yet, get them quick because there's only about 50 tickets for that show. So, okay, we've got the South just about covered. I'm waiting for Louisiana to show up. California, hello, Robin. I saw you. New York, hi, Sarah. Carol Polly Rogers is in West Virginia. Oh, goodness. Y'all got smoky air up in Wisconsin? Thanks, Shauna. I colored it pink because I liked that color. Melissa's up in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, April. Appreciate that. Cindy's in Dunbar. Listen, I'm going to come up there and go junk, so let me know when you're free because we'll go together. Arizona, Missouri, Montana. Oh, and you count for Idaho, too. Well, I'm glad you told me because I wouldn't have called it. Been to Montana, I ain't been to Idaho, so. Sometimes I feel like it looks like somebody's just looking down on Idaho, just like looking over them. Like, that's like a little angel face there in the corner of Montana. That's what I always thought it looked like. Idaho. We're starting to color in. Look at our upper northwest filling out. Good with green. Nothing from the Goodwill this week. I ain't been. Emphasis on southern Illinois. I'm right there with you, sis. I understand. Thank you, Parker. Thanks for sending people to like and follow and subscribe. That's awesome. Hello, Julie in Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Good to see you. Alicia's grew up in East Tennessee. Anybody got in that area? The Smoky Mountain area. I got North Carolina. Found you. There you are. Oklahoma, New York, California. Oh, Louisiana. There you are, Sherry. I was waiting for a Louisiana. We didn't have one yet. And that surprised me. I'm loving it. Kentucky, Minnesota. Now we get to color in Minnesota. There we go. Good to see you. Welcome to the porch. Look at us. We've got about half the United States. We got more coverage right now than AT&T. North Carolina. Hi, Jewel. Oh, I love that y'all are making friends on the porch. That's what it's about. Texas, I see you. How are you, Bobby? Ashley's from South Carolina and West Virginia. Got them both colored in. We're good. California's now. Louisiana's here. Minnesota. Yes, ma'am, Amanda. You knew the rest of the words. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. I'm just scrolling down. Oh, I love this. Look at all of us. Salem, Virginia, Iowa, Minnesota. Planning on Sandfire. There's Cynthia. Hi. I love this. Minnesota's in the house. Garfield, Georgia. Hi, Heather. I was wondering if he's going to be on the porch tonight. Melissa, am I doing any shows in Pennsylvania? No, but if you book me up there, I will. Thank you, Teresa, for liking my song. Parker, I'm glad that you're here from Canada, brother. Oh, and Denise is here from Canada. Do y'all know each other? Y'all should meet. Sherry's in Knoxville. Ashley's watching from Louisville. Hello. Kansas. Hi, Sherry. Let's get you on here. We ain't got Kansas yet. How dare us not put Kansas. Why can't I get a crown that's worth a shit today? Everyone I pick up is like, maybe they got too hot today. They're kind of melty. Maybe I should put it more in the shade, not on the porch, you know. Crowns in the sun, they are made of wax there, Beth. Use your head. Amanda's here from upstate New York. West by God, Virginia. Hi, Kate. Jason's in Eastern Canada. Another Canadian. Love it. Hello, 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 Brittany. Welcome back. Hi, Melissa. Watching from Oregon. So glad, Brittany, that you're going to be down towards Destin. Mississippi's here. Hi, Lisa. So, this is who's watching so far this evening on the porch. Where is Washington? Well, Washington's here on the map, or you could be talking about D.C., which is way up here. So, you know, which one are you from? And I'll color it in. Jennifer, we will pray for your aunt. Everybody pray for Jennifer's aunt. She's been in the hospital for almost a month, and her health's going downhill. Christy, Feral Christian Retreat. That's awesome. We are doing a Feral Christian in the Wild in Greenup, Kentucky on August the 20th. Sarah Beth? 20th. That's right. August the 20th. So, you can get tickets to that as well. Melissa's shutting out to the Show Me State. Christy accepted your friend request today, so now we're officially friends. So, see what I'm saying? We gotta get some, we gotta go out west and do some shows, I think. And we gotta get some shows up in here too, so, you know. Looky there, making friends on the porch. I appreciate y'all being here, and I love that we lift each other up on the porch. We celebrate with each other, we pray with each other, we cry with each other, we bitch with each other, we smoke with each other. That's what we do. So I'm glad to see that you all are taking it off the porch and onto your own porches, because that's what it's about. Oh my goodness, sorry, that was right in your all's ear. So this is what we have represented on the porch tonight. Tina's in Tays Valley, West Virginia. Me too, Tina. Why ain't we met yet? Hello. I'm just right down the road. Jen, we're praying for you, darling. I'm going to put you on my prayer list this evening, too. When I get to talking to God by myself, I usually walk out in the garden and visit with him before I go to bed. I'd love to come to Oregon, Denise. Book me a show. Have me a private concert. Invite 20 of your closest friends and charge them $20 a piece. I don't know. Have us out there. Hello, Ann and Larry from Ohio. Happy anniversary. Married 54 years. Melissa made her RSVP for the Destin Songwriters Festival. That is awesome. My darling husband, Sean's watching. April, I'll look for that on my friend request. Thank you so much. I always like to have friends in Alabama. Hi, Erica. Look at all these people we got. Look all how big my porch is. So excited. Yes, call me tomorrow because there's been a change in the schedule, and I think it's going to help us both out. Right? So excited to see you. Another Okie on the porch. Hello, Karen. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Hello from Southeast New Mexico. Ah! Oh, and Angela was baptized tonight. Welcome back to the family, sis. Glad you came home. Let's color in New Mexico, shall we? Because we don't ever get to. We'll color purple. I like purple tonight for some reason. Maybe it's because I looked at the sunset. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a purple shirt. Maybe it's because I have a Barney flashback from when I was a kid. Hell, I don't know, but I'm liking purple tonight. So, glad to have you. Welcome to Mexico. See, you see this very definitive line that we don't have no porches on? What's up? We got to get some porches. Hi, Denisha. We got to get some porches in Nevada and Utah and Wyoming and the Dakotas. Rhonda, that one's only going to be live at the shows for the next couple weeks, and then we're going to put some online. I ordered a small batch to begin with. But, thank you, Michelle. That popped up on my memories, and I thought, I know it ain't our anniversary, but I love him just as much as the day I married him, and love him even more every day, so why not share my wedding videos from you? Hello, Tammy. Went to high school with Tammy. Good to see you. You going to come to one of my shows sometime? I'm going to be in Wolf County next Saturday. So, come see me. Glad that you're here. I love when we all get together on the porch and shout out where we're from, and then y'all like go, hey, come play at this place, or hey, come play at this place, or hey, would you come to my pool party, or my house concert, or my barbecue, or my whatever, my brisk. I don't care. We'll be there. Just holler. I'm about to be petted extras because I dropped one of my cigarettes on the ground and I'm picking it up between my toes. Not the part I put in my mouth. Don't worry. Oh, I wish you could see this. I'm so... Look, picked it right up with my toes. Oh, I love it. Thank you for sending an invite to Wyoming. Congratulations. That's so cool. I've really been thinking about getting rebaptized, and I've been baptized a lot. I was baptized mostly for tradition when I was 9. I was baptized out of guilt when I was in my 30s. And now I think I want to do it for the real reasons, you know. I've been saved a long time, but it's something about rededicating your life to Christ that renews your... It's kind of like getting a new library card. You're like, I've been to the library before, but now I can look at all these books and come hang out, and it's quiet. Laura's in Arizona. Hello. Jeanette's here from Illinois. Whether what they say, Jeanette better late than pregnant. Like, if you ain't said nothing, that's exactly right, Parker. You might be my biggest fan up north. And up there in America's top hat. If you ain't seen your state colored in yet, then what are you waiting for? Holler. If you ain't seen your country, be like, that. Put my country on there and I'll write it down. Normally we have Australia in the house. I love that. I love it. I'm so glad that y'all spread the love and spread the porch, and just know that like you always got a friend on the porch. I don't care what time of day or night, the fan's usually on. There's sweet tea in the fridge. Just don't forget to feed the cat, and, you know, make sure you shut up the chickens if it's dark. Christy said the fire alarm went off in the church when she got dipped. Well, there's that. I fell in the baptistry the first time. Fell in. Slipped. Splashed. They yanked me back up. Dipped me again. Double dipped in Jesus. Arkansas's here. Hi, Rita. Parker, I know, right? It's like something about doing it when you're older. It's kind of like getting married when you're in your 40s. It's like the first time you do it because that's the next logical step, you know, and then this time you did it because it's a conscious decision and you decide that you want to live that way. So, I mean, it's the same way, I think. So, I think I'm going to get baptized again. I might go live with it. So, you know, y'all, I'm transparent with y'all. All right, I think that we have come to a standstill on coloring. Jersey, Patricia. What took you so long? I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. Got you. I'm sorry you didn't see me color, but there you are. Colored you. Brian, why would I eat these? I'm not in the Marine Corps. Hello. Cynthia got baptized in the river the last time. I think that I want to be baptized in the creek or the river. I feel like that's more on point with what I'm doing, what I'm saying, who I am now. So pretty excited. Okay, so we've got our mission porch. We gotta get the west, and we gotta get the New England area. They don't seem to know too much about the porch yet. Happy anniversary, Tammy. It was their 43rd anniversary. Happy anniversary. Pick up somebody's dirty underwear that long is a miracle in any right. Oh, Janie got baptized in the creek and it was snowing. My goodness. Transylvania University. Yes. Let's turn you around. Transylvania, that's where I went to college. It's in Lexington, Kentucky. So... What cat food do I buy? Meow Mix, because the raccoons eat as much of it as the cat does. Hi, darling. Did you see how many on the porch tonight?
I did. That's awesome.
Oh, Cigarette Daddy's out here. They always ask about you. You might as well just pop over and say hi.
Okay.
This is my husband, if you never got to see him before. Isn't he adorable?
Hello.
And he's all mine. He has to love me forever because this says so.
Yeah. And where I'm a drummer, I really kind of hate rings on my fingers. Like, if we're going out somewhere, I'll put on jewelry, right?
Puts
like,
on his jewelry.
A couple rings, bracelet. I have some watches, but I don't like wearing rings. So we just did that.
So he has the king of hearts, and I'm the queen. So
Because I'm the king of her heart.
He is, and I'm his queen bee.
Right.
I'm everybody's queen bee, but I'm mostly his. Hi, babe. Hi. We were all talking about. I wanted to get baptized again, and a lot of my
See y'all later.
followers do too.
Yeah.
So I think that I might do that live with them one day
Cool.
and rededicate my life.
I think that's awesome.
Brandy said, "Hi, cigarette daddy." Should we do it like the old South, Diddy, D-E-D-D-Y, Diddy?
Ask them about my hair.
Okay, come back over. We have to take a poll.
Well, they just saw me.
No, come back over.
We pull up a picture of what it was. A year ago,
Okay.
and then we'll do it.
We're having a poll, okay? I like Sean's hair short, but he likes it long. And
The one of us at the beach.
I'm getting it. So this was us when we first started dating. This was like 2 days into our relationship. You see his hair? You see his hair? Do you see it? We're not gonna, I know I look good, but look at his hair. So now that's what it was 3 years ago. Okay, now this was, you're not gonna come back over. That's not an accurate depiction. Your hair's in a ponytail on that.
Oh.
So now, it's this. So should we continue to let it grow?
It's getting pretty long, and it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. So, or should he cut it? We're gonna ask the fan club.
Okay. We'll let you all decide.
That's your cigarette, not mine. My bad.
Like tonight, because I am roasting. Hello.
Hello. So we're
Okay.
picking. Okay,
Let her know.
long or short. So leave it in the comments because tomorrow we're gonna go live with either you trimming it or cutting it because it still needs to be shaped regardless because you're kind of looking like Brad Pitt when he got real wild in Legends of the Fall before he found Jesus.
I was thinking, what's the guy's name off Scooby-Doo, the tall blonde guy?
Shaggy?
Doesn't it kind of like, that's not what I'm going for, but I'm saying that.
Yeah, it looks
like
shaggy.
Right now. Yeah.
Everybody's like, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Short, definitely, cut it. You know that your hair would make beautiful accoutrements to bird's nests.
Accoutrements?
Yeah. What'd I say? Wasn't that? Oh my goodness. Short. Everybody's saying short. Cut for summer and then go back out for fall.
Have they all listened to Redneck Shit yet? Everybody on here should have listened.
Have you listened to Redneck Shit yet by Gretchen Wilson? Because I was one of the writers on it. She put a video out today about,
I know.
and my hair was in beer curlers, and I had on that damn fur coat. I'm so glad she did that video in April, because I'd have died.
Video of the music video, which she's in too.
Brian said you look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
That's what I thought.
And he acts like him, too. Ruh-roh, sure. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't get your knickers in a twist. I said knickers. That's underwear. I just realized that word is probably not the best to say on a Facebook Live.
With a hard K.
With a hard K. Knickers. I'm going to hell. Military man, go short, Carolyn said. Deegan said short. Holly, I'm sorry. I forgot your name was Holly, not Deegan. Short, short, short. Give him the number 6 on the buzzer, Parker said. That's coming from Canada. That's coming from up top.
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's coming from the top.
So, like, okay, if they go to my Facebook page and look at my profile picture, that's kind of what I'm thinking the length.
Tanya said we have to see you in beer curlers before you cut it, though.
I mean,
We don't drink, but you could get you some of them.
Some V8 cans.
You don't drink V83, don't lie. Get them monster cans.
There you go.
Big bouncy girls. With a hard case, somebody said. Oh my gosh. Carrie Ann said it's been a repeat since it was released. Carrie Ann's here. Australia's in the house. See, I told you if we stuck around long enough, we'd have Australia. You and Parker have that in common, is that the same person's on your money. Isn't it? Ain't Queen Elizabeth on their money? Every now and again, I get a quarter from one of them, and it's got her on it.
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but
She
I
was.
mean, we still have Sacagawea dollars, and she ain't on them no more either.
Listen,
Anyway.
you need to do a tour down under with Kenny, since we got some
You need to do a tour down under.
Aussies in the house. I've been on that tour multiple times.
You ain't been on it lately. We've done a little renovating. Anyway, if you donate it, cut it so they can make a wig out of it. That's awesome. Hi, Paula. I know you're my biggest fan, but thanks.
Cut it and then we auctioned it off like that.
We're not going to auction off your hair. That's creepy as shit.
Somebody said make a wig. That's weird too.
Donate it to Locks Live to make a wig. Not donate it to just somebody buy your hair.
Oh,
Creeper.
my hair's never.
It puts the
had long.
lotion in the basket.
I've never had long hair.
They're dying right now. Short. So I think this is a great idea.
All right. Well, listen, I'm not gonna let just anybody touch this
We got to call Amber.
this wig I've been working on for like 2 years. So, give me like a few days, and I'll come back on and show you all the results. We'll
Grow
do-
12 inches and have him donate to cancer patients. You were talking about
Oh,
hair,
it's
right?
already 12 inches. Wait, are we still talking about hair?
We should be. Do pigtails. Oh, absolutely. I'm doing pigtails in your hair. We're going to do all kinds of hair designs before Sean cuts it. I'll hot roll it one day. I'll do like a whole Vivian K tight roll and tease. Like you're going to church on Sunday. Well, he went inside on that one. I don't think he wants me to tight roll his hair. Hi, Paula. Yeah, you have a bed at work. Well, tell him to say, screw y'all. So everybody said hi to me. Carrie Ann, is it still cold down there? It's hot up here. But different styles of currency. So, see, I wasn't wrong. Her picture's on it. Just different denominations. See? I love that. Hi, Leah. I was just talking about you. In the best of ways. I wasn't talking bad about you at all. He did the man bun. I don't like it. He's too fair complected to pull off the ponytail. Is that the nice way? Is that the diplomatic way to say that? Is that the politically correct way to say don't do that? Joe Dirt mullet. When he cut it, he has to have a mullet for like at least an hour. Anyway. Undercut, yeah, but then he starts to look like he might surf for a living. So, you know. I really want to make a wig for my turkey. And you'll see why soon. I forgot to look for that at the DG earlier. I was going to get a baby doll. Yeah. You'll see. You'll see. It's fine. Telling you I have grinned like a possum and shit all day long, and I don't even know why. I'm just happy. French braid cornrows and an 80s tease at the same time. Because I'm thinking I could do like cornrows into a French braid and then like French twisted over here with like a Cyndi Lauper. Maybe we could put some color in it. I mean, since he's going to cut it. Thank you, Brian Wayne. Well, I am down. If anybody's keeping count, in the last 11 days, I have lost 10.4 pounds. Woo. But that's 10 pounds, and that's a whole bag of feed that I was carrying around these knees and on this ass. So, there you go. No man bun, right, Katie? 10 degrees Celsius. I was like, what is that in American temperature? Because you know we don't do that. We're bad at it. I'm in West by God, Virginia. It's not where I'm from. I'm from Kentucky, from there. But then I married my drummer, and he moved me to the mountains of West Virginia. Julie. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up. Anyway. That's what I'm looking at. So we're just sitting on the porch. We went over today's events. Poor Liberace has died. But in true Sarah Beth Terry fashion, I took some of my favorite feathers from him and I washed them today. And now they just came out of the dryer. You put him in a pillowcase. But he was so pretty. He was such a pretty rooster. So I've decided, oh gosh, beautiful rooster. So I'm going to make one of those Chris Stapleton crowns for my hat out of Liberace's feathers. So he'll always be with me. Thank you, Carrie Ann. I don't know what that is in metric. Is it more? Have I lost more in metric? Just tell me. Have I lost more if it's metric? What would that be? How many kilograms have I lost? Christy, that's awesome. That's awesome. I am proud of you. I started, funny enough, I'll go ahead and be honest with you. And I never do this, so this will be the only time I ever say it. I was weighing in at the same as the celebration. And that's all I'll say. So now I took it back 10.5 years. Trying to get all the way back to when disco was in style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keep taking her back. Taking her back. So, I have a medical condition called TMA, which is called too much ass. Problem is that I have 150-pound knees and I have a 225-pound ass. And, well, I'm on the way to a 225-pound ass. And they're starting to buckle under the weight, so I have to really, I'm going to have to really buckle down. But today I didn't go to the gym and put my crowns away because my mom taught me better than that. Crown holder. So, I've been going to the gym, and today I didn't because I hauled 4 50-pound bags of lime out to the coop, 3 40-pound bags of pellets out to the coop, 1 50-pound bag of coffee grounds out to the coop, 4 bags of 50-pound feed. So I figured, and then I cleaned out my kiddie pool and took 60 buckets, tripped over a nail that was stuck in the board underneath a piece of patch of grass, and I had a crock blowout. Oh, and then I fell down in the ground, and I don't know if I passed out or had heat exhaustion, but it came to about 20 minutes later. But look at there. Look. I had a crock blowout. And I got to get new Crocs. Damn it. Anyway. So that's what's going on. 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram. So, no, I need to stay with pounds because I'm losing more with pounds. I lose more weight with pounds. So, I have cut back quite a bit on my soda pops and my snacks. I think I'm just making more conscious decisions. I thought if I'm going to get healthy spiritually and mentally and emotionally, I probably should do it physically too. So, you know, bird in the hand's worth a penny earned. I've lost 4.8 kilograms. That doesn't sound near as impressive. Almost 8 pounds. Yay! Leah, we did Culture Cast last night. We taped it, and it's going to come out in a couple weeks. So if you don't follow that yet, then follow her. That way that you're aware of our episode, because it was awesome. And we could have talked for like another 4 or 5 hours because we were just getting warmed up. And she was like, well, it was good to see. I was like, are we done? I was still going. I'm still talking. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Leah Hill. And she is so much fun. We've never met in real life. I don't even know if she's got legs. I've only seen her from like here up. But she's a pretty thing. I probably tried to feed her cheese or lard when she got here, though, because she's a little skinny. It's just what we do in the South. That's how we say we love you. We feed you. Might be hormonal, might be cougar puberty. It might be the fact that some little trolloping, two-timing, divorced her husband is here on an H-1B, even though she's from Egypt, keeps sending naked pictures to my husband on Instagram. I just don't want him looking at that, and I figure, well, he might as well look at what he's got. And I look better than that, because I tell you, when that woman dies, she's going to be nothing but lips and tits sticking out of the dirt. She's made of plastic. She's like a Lego. Wish I could remember her real name. I'd tag her in the video. Yeah, I'll see her at the gym. Saw her the other day at the gym. She got real scared. And I was like, yeah, run. Why can't I run into his ex-wife? I always run into people that want to mess with me. These hands are buy one, get one. Uber Beats. Hi, Amanda. Chris's wife has lost 70 pounds. Good Lord, that's 2 of the 3 Dixie chicks. Sarah, you're trying to do better. Okay. So I have to go to the thrift store and get new clothes here in about another 10 pounds. I figure at 20 pounds, I'll reward myself with a little Goodwill trip and I'll get 2 or 3 dresses that we can wear on stage and jack up and sew and add shit to. I'm on stage too much to wear the same stuff twice, and unless I really love it, because every now and again I'll love an outfit enough that can justify the price by how many times to wear it. Like if it's like a $60 dress, then I'll wear it like, if I wear it 10 times, it's $6 a wear, and that's really not that late. You know, like you have to like, it's girl math. It's very much like chicken math. You know, it costs the same to feed 6 chickens as it does to feed 10 chickens, so you might as well get 20. Still not aliens. We don't. Her who shall not be named. All I can say is we just hate that she's from Texas. And that's what she said about W. I was like, shut up. If you're in another country, smile and play nice. The Lord said, love your neighbor. He didn't say nothing about liking them. Read. Amanda's lost 135 pounds. Well, you win. You lost all the Backstreet Boys. Congratulations. Quit playing games with my heart. This spider is just, oh, you got you something to eat. Well, good job, Charlotte. She's wrapping him up like a present. So, Courtney started at 2:20, now at 1:45. Listen, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're all holding each other accountable. We're reading our Bibles. We're praying. We're giving up the white flour and sugar. We're trying to walk around the neighborhood at least 20 minutes after supper. Or at least go play pickleball with them youngins down there at the park. Why not? I find that if you have somebody to answer to, you're usually a little more accountable. And if you don't feel like you need to answer to anybody, then make a friend and have a little battle buddy and be like, hey, come knock this cookie dough out of my hand because I'm eating it raw, right out of the wrapper, right over the sink. That's what we're here for. Parker, that's Fetty. It's always me. I'll either pray for you or I'll pray that you find a good dentist. It's like I told y'all, I'll lay hands on you in prayer or in self-defense. It's really up to your attitude. But that's the truth. I will have a come to Jesus either way. Vicky, we're glad that you stopped by the porch. Wish you could stay longer. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? My papa used to say. What are you yucking about, Brian Wayne Perry? Anyway. So my goal is to get down to my fighting weight that I was when I graduated high school. But I can guarantee you that these will still be here. They're just getting flatter. It's like my hair on a hot day. I'm like, perk up, girls. We got things to do. They used to be right up in my face. Couldn't even lay on my back without suffocating. And now I'm like, well, get out from under there. Quit. Anyway. We should have a night where we say how much we've all lost. What if we had like a combined, like, we're going to try to lose 1,000 pounds on the porch? Wouldn't that be fun? Cynthia, now you're just quoting my own songs to me. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, though. I just love you. Julie, I think you're going the wrong way. We're trying to go the other way. It's like that time in the office, and they all got on the scale, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't lose none. You gained 6 pounds." They're like, "What?" Kelly and I are the only ones that have passed out or nearly passed out from this time. Angela, it's all about portion control. You're right. Push-ups. Lord, are you talking about bras or exercises? Because no, on both. This is a push-up bra. This is as pushed up as they get. If I go any higher, it's going to hurt my rib cage and I won't be able to breathe. What were you fighting? The temptations. The devil. I wasn't fighting. I just usually had to be back up for my friends who drank underage, and then I had to go pick them up at disreputable bars in Richmond, Kentucky, and then I'd be like, well, please don't make me fight her. I know I got 100 pounds on them, but please don't make me fight. I'm tall. And I don't take no shit. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Rule number 1. Do you just show up on a pickleball court? I don't ask nobody nothing. I mean, I just showed up and was like, children, disperse. The queen is here. Move. So they scooted over a court and let us have one. And it was nice because I whooped my husband's ass 3 out of 4 games. Turns out I have really good hand-eye coordination. Who would have thought with me playing guitar and singing at the same time? You will have armpit boobs. We're not going to talk about the tan line that is forming right now. I'll have to get in the stand-up bed tomorrow and just act like I'm at the YMCA for like 12 minutes and get rid of these and the ones under my rear end that makes you look like a copper-toned baby. And to be honest, I'm kind of fat, so I'm pretty sure that there's some zebra stripes back here on the back, too. I don't know. That's why I don't have a tramp stamp. Can't see it. If I can't see it, I don't want that tattoo. What if they put something stupid back there, like dolphins kissing over a rainbow or something? You know? I want that. Anyway. My start date was July 4th because that was 40 days to my 43rd birthday, which is coincidentally in 28 days. That's all the shopping days you have left, so. Denise needs to lose 60 to get her hip fixed. I'm guaranteeing if you lose 60, you probably would be better off than when you started. See, we all have a goal. What brand? This is Kashyyyk. Without having the big lunch lady straps, but it holds them up and it keeps the back fat off. I got it at Lane Bryant. They usually run about 60, 70 bucks. But if you catch a doorbuster on a holiday, you can get them for like 35. I can't do them Kohl's brands. I can't do Victoria's Secret because I ain't got nothing that big. Maybe I can buy 2 of them and sew them together. I don't know. But I like Kashyyyk. I used to like Fredericks of Hollywood until they went belly up. But they had big old busty girls because those were mostly used in pornographic film. We should do a workout together. I walk around my neighborhood as hard as I can for about 40 minutes. Sometimes it's 1.5 miles, sometimes it's 3 miles. Depends on what playlist I'm on and how high that hill is by the time that I get there and how hot it is. And then I'll lift some feed, and if I ain't done near enough of that stuff, then I'll do some step-ups here on the porch, and if I ain't done near enough of that stuff, I'll go out there and work with the chickens for a while and pull weeds, and that gets you bending over and stretching and doing whatnot. But I'll tell you what's in my TikTok cart right now. I don't know whether or not if I should purchase it. That arm thing that gets rid of the bingo wings that goes round and 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 round. I wonder if I should get that because it's on a flash deal right now for like $20. But also I'm wondering if I should get them resistance bands and do them lay down crunches like them women's doing in bed. I'm like, I could do a lot more exercise if I didn't have to get out of bed, I'm sure. You'd think. Anyway. My husband's laughing in the living room. Well, good deal, Amanda. Oh, that's me, Denise. I'm a double D. I was an H at one point. I didn't know they made bras that big. And I was like, are you serious? I used to just wear it like a yarmulke, but that one covered my whole face. So, Pilates. Every time I say that, I have to be like, are you saying pirates? No, you're saying Pilates. Pilates? Pilates. Or Pilates like, this is my leg. Pilates. Wall presses. The best wall press I can do is when I have to squeeze by Sean in the hallway because I got a basket full of laundry. Does that count? I think it counts. Walking Tai Chi. I do that every day when I walk out to the chicken coop because there's spider webs. And I get out there and everybody was kung fu fighting. Na 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 na. Those chicks were fast as fuck. What? It's my porch. You chase around a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. Yes, that counts. Put your Fitbit on one of them and then you can just sit down. Oh my God. My friend Rachel used to do that. My friend in Nashville. She had to get in like 20,000 steps a day for her trainer, and she was just like so tired when she got home from work, and she's a little bit lazy. So she put it on the dog's tail. That worked until she had 70,000 steps one day, and the trainer's like, I don't think you're wearing this. And she's like, maybe not. Mary Ellen started Pilates at the age of 63. I want to start being a pirate at the age of 63. I think I'm gonna commandeer a ship, start drinking rum on the rig. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's gonna be my retirement plan. I'm just gonna rob English trading vessels as they sail towards Tortuga. That's my retirement plan. Yeah, I'll have to learn how to swim a little better, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not going to have to walk the plank if I'm the captain. That's stupid. All right, anyway. That's stupid. God, Sarah, go to bed, go eat. I might be delirious because I ain't ate nothing today because I ain't got no appetite. Got too hot. Just wanted to drink. I just wanted to drink. It's drying out. He was watching a show earlier. He said, I care about hydration. I drink 8 glasses of 8-ounce waters a day. He said, you don't care about hydration. You care about being thirsty. He's like, you don't give a damn about being healthy. You give a damn about being thirsty. Smoking your nightcap. That's what we're doing. Cruise ship takeover. Listen. I'm the captain now. I'll put my terror on. Just whah, whah, just all through the ocean. Just tell them icebergs to get out of my way, you know? I'm just saying. Goals. You get it. Tanisha, you get it. So if anybody wants to give me anything for my birthday, which I know you do because you didn't ask. It's a joke. But if you do, just to feel a little move in your spirit to send me something for my birthday, I am saving up to get my other guitar fixed. And I'm also saving up to finish up my backyard, get the chicken coop all squared away for fall. So it's not like I get to enjoy the money. I just use it for more stuff that's supposed to make me money. But anyway. So I got. So we have decided that we're going to start working out together, and we're all going to go get baptized again. And we're going to read our Bibles. We're going to be in Colossians tomorrow night. So if you're going to be on the porch with us, go ahead and read ahead. It's only 4 chapters. You read in like 15 minutes. Just give it a little look-see when you're on the toilet or whatnot, you know. So, could we just make a boat that's... Maybe we should just take a pontoon cruise, because that pontoon's basically a porch on the water. Like, we don't need no staterooms or nothing. We just need a great big porch. Mine is August the 13th. Yes, it is. I'll be 43. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting old. Doesn't it seem like everybody else's parents had their shit together in their 40s a lot better than we did? Or do? Or actively am? Seems like my mom was like, only 15 more years to retirement. And I'm like, retirement? I'm feeling like Merle Haggard and die writing a song. Nikki, do you need anything from the dispensary? Yeah. I would like some RSO and some high octane, probably 50 or better Eddies. And, you know, if you're getting flour, I like it over smalls. I don't like popcorn unless I'm desperate. But I have smoked seeds and stems when it got real bad between paydays. My address is on my website is P.O. Box 428, Hurricane, West Virginia, 25526. And I check it every time I breeze through town. I'll take you to the dispensary for your birthday. Don't you threaten me with a good time. Junior 66, don't look it. Carrie Ann, we gotta get you about. Listen, Carrie Ann, when you just right now while you're thinking of it, shoot me a message, like right here where it says send message. Shoot me a message, send me your address, because I need to send you a shirt and I need to send you a Bible. Let me know what kind you want though, because just got some donations the other day. I got a couple of NIVs in, and I got a King James, and I got a Living Bible, which is pretty cool, and an Extreme Teen Bible. I haven't got into that yet. I did get the Illustrated Bible, and I'm telling you something. There's something about seeing the pictures along with them words that makes you remember stuff. It's like a graphic novel of the Bible, and it's fantastic. April will be 39 next week. Congratulations. Junior needs RSO. We will post the P.O. Box. August, baby. If I believed in any of that crap, but I am a dyed-in-the-wool Leo, apparently. I like the spotlight. I don't like to share. I want everybody to look at me and pay attention to me and tell me that I'm pretty. I don't need to be loved. It's not like an incessant need. Like, I like to be loved. I want to be loved. But do I need to be loved? It's not like my need to be praised. My strongest love language is to be like, Sarah, you're pretty and you're doing just fine. Take a break and smoke a cigarette. My love language is Elijah. Have a stack, have a nap, report back. Terry Clark Parsons will be 74 next week, congratulations. Carrie just bought her first Bible. Yes, you did. What kind did you get? Did you get King James? Did you get NIV? Did you get New King James? Did you get Christian American Standard? What's the 3 letters on the spine? Besides G-O-D. Where do you find the NIV Bible? I got this one at the Goodwill. Believe it or not. It was the same one that my mother had when I was growing up. So that's why I keep it on the porch with me. Carrie Ann, I got you covered, baby. Happy belated birthday to Rita. She turned 65 a month ago today. Oh, Carol's birthday's in August. We're in Colossians tomorrow night. But I'm telling you, I have been busy. Like, I want you to look. Hang on. Let me get my book. Look, I've been really busy. Like, it's like so full of, it's all pink. It's all pinked up. I highlight things so I can remember it. Like, it's just somewhere. Anyway, but tomorrow night we're in Colossians. Yes. Talking about Colossae. The itty bitty tiny town that started a church. 43 this year yourself, Amanda's, because we're both 83 babies. My favorite. I love that. So anyway, that's the Bible I have. Got on Amazon. It was like $25, but it has been the easiest one for me to read and actively read and not get, I don't want to say bored, discouraged. Because there's already names in there that's hard for us to pronounce. Then they start in with those these, thous, those, thumbs. And I'm like, all right. So sometimes it's easier to hear it the way that you talk. I feel like there should be an Appalachian Bible. Be like, don't kill. Don't cheat on your wife or husband. Don't be jealous. Don't be worshiping nobody but God. You know, like, be nice to your mom and dad. So that's it. So, all right, friends, it's coming across the 11 o'clock hour, which means the news will be coming on. We need to get our clothes laid out for school tomorrow. We need to, and not school, for work tomorrow. We're still in summertime. What highlighters are Bible page friendly? In any Bible bookstore or online, Christy, I like to get the wax highlighters. They make those. Or you can use crayon. But they have wax highlighters. You can usually find them at Walmart too, but I order mine off of the Bible bookstore website. So, make them a little 6-pack, usually 4 6-pack. And that way that it doesn't bleed through the onion skin. So. Okay. 70 is 84, baby. That's an 84. Are you in 84 or you're 84? So it could go either way. Just saying. So, that's all I know from this side of the porch. Oh, Charlotte's got her such a big meal tonight. Good job, baby girl. I'm going to leave her be. She's attached to my chair and my cowboy hat, and she's just hanging in the balance. I'm just going to leave her alone. So, anyway, as always, friends, I don't claim to know all the answers. I know some things about something. I know enough to be dangerous, but I also know what I know what I don't know, you know. So, I feel like we're going to get there together if you want to come along. We sit on this porch. It's my porch. It's not a set. This is my real life porch. My garden's over the hill. My chicken chapel's over there. So, you know, we sit here, we talk, we visit, we pray, we bitch, we smoke. I'm not perfect. Don't claim to be. But I do want you to see the person that is making me more like him every day. So, if you remember me, great. And I'll see you on the road, and I'll see you in the backyard, and I'll see you on the porch. If you don't, you're like, who was that girl that's talking about Jesus? That's the whole point. We're talking about Jesus. Stephanie, that's a really good point, and I'm glad you brought it up. If you have an Ollie's is the best place to find Bibles at a really good price. So, before you go spend $60 at Books A Million or Barnes & Noble, swing on down to Ollie's. I also stop by the Goodwill because there's usually a plethora. I let my hair dry natural. Oh, I'll tell you this before I get off here. Have you seen that Eskin. That's what it's called. Eskin shower heads. Have you seen them on your TikTok here lately? They're not endorsing me. They don't even know I got one. But I've been bitching because my face and my neck had been breaking out, and I'm using all the good skin stuff, and my hair was so just brittle. So he bought me that new Eskin hand shower head. Yup. I was like getting an electric toothbrush for the first time. I'm telling you, they send you this thing of like shower discs that are eucalyptus and mint, and it's aromatherapy, and you throw them down in the shower while you're in there, and it's the water pressure's incredible, and it filters out all the bad crap. So, you know, it's not so, it gets rid of the chlorine, it gets rid of the toxins, it gets rid of all this. It's basically like having a Brita filter for your shower head. But they said after 2 weeks it's supposed to make my hair and my skin so much better. But I can go ahead and tell you, this, if I let it dry naturally, is normally I look like I'm coming off the mountain and carrying the stone tablets. Tonight, it's actually kind of got some control to it. And I don't know if that's just because of the shower head or what. But look into it, because apparently they're on sale right now. So there you go. But tomorrow night we'll be here on the porch at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be going into Colossians. It's going to be not a long one, but I mean, I'm trying to be a little more thorough in my explanations, and I'm studying a lot more to get prepared for them. So I try to share with you what I have learned, and that way that you can find them. So, but if you want to be here, 7 o'clock, bring your Bible, bring your smokes, bring your questions, and come as you are. I'll meet you here in Stubble God. But in the meantime, friends, that's all I know from this side of the mountain. Keep your Bibles open, your powder dry, and your head on a swivel, because people are acting crazy. Be nice to old people, animals, and children. Make sure to check on them this week during that heat wave, and that everybody's got shade and water and, you know, something cool. So, try to love your neighbor, and if you can't, give it to God, because he loves you, and I do too. And in the meantime, I will see you tomorrow night right here on this porch with your Bible. And remember, friends, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.